Raider Nation, what's happening, man? Once again, it's your guy Panama Fargo, and I'm back to y'all live with another episode of the Raider Rundown. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and please tell a friend to come subscribe to the Raider Rundown, man. You know your boy gonna get you updated with all them news and rumors, and at the same time, we're gonna have some lovely conversation mixed in. And that's kind of what I want to get into today, man. Today I want to talk about the top 5 defensive free agents that I think the Las Vegas Raiders are gonna be targeting. Now, the top 3 is biased, but once you hear the names, you're gonna be like, well, motherfucker, duh. Okay, so look, we're gonna get into it like this. Number 5, I'm gonna say James Bradberry. Now, we don't know what's gonna happen with Rocky Sin. He is a free agent. I want them to re-sign Rocky Sin because we traded for him, and he looked good in stints when he was healthy. But at the same time, if you want somebody that already has familiarity and you can just plug right away in this system, James Bradberry would be the guy. And the last time he was with Patrick Graham, he was pretty successful. Now, let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Number 4, we're going to rock with Levante David. Now, we have Denzel Perryman as a free agent. He's also a vet. Levante is a vet. I'm a firm believer that you can find a linebacker in the draft, and there's a lot of good linebackers in this draft class that I think we can take advantage of in some of these rounds. But if you did want to bring a vet in to kind of even out the room, I feel like Levante David would be a beautiful upgrade in this defense that's lacking a middle presence and that is lacking, that middle leadership. Okay, now, moving on. Number 3, Javon Hargrave, another Eagle. They were in the Super Bowl for a reason. But Javon Hargrave would be my third choice to anchor this D-line. Now, everybody knows, if you've watched the Raiders for years, we all know we have no defensive middle pressure. Okay, that's been our problem for years. Now, Javon Hargrave is 30 years old, but at the same time, it's a young 30 to me. What will his price tag command? He's just coming off a Super Bowl season. What is he going to be asking for? Is he going to want to break the bank? We have to see that. But at the same time, we have the money that we need to spend on this type of player right here. And this is why the fan base would get annoyed if we don't start spending money like that on these type of players, because we've been lacking a presence for years. But, we'll see. I do think that he is one of my top D-tackle choices. We'll make a video on that later. Moving on. Number 2, we're going to rock with Jesse Bates III from Cincinnati, the safety. Now, Duron Payne is a free agent, also a vet. At the same time, we can go young, younger, and somebody that's already experienced in the league, and that's a ball hawk. Another ball hawk with Trayvon Merrick. Trayvon Merrick, to me, last year, he took a little stagnant step. At the same time, didn't take the upgrade that we wanted him to take. But at the same time, there are flashes of good in him. So let's give him another year in Patrick Graham's system. Let him roam around. Let him figure shit out. But at the same time, I do want another Roman safety. We saw what it could be with Duron Payne. Now, I want somebody that has a little more explosiveness, a little more twitch in there, and then it can be real nasty. Before I tell y'all my number 1 option, once again, make sure y'all subscribe to the Raider Rundown, man. We keep it cool over here. We keep it chill. It's a nice conversation. And at the same time, man, I love to hear y'all opinions, and I love to debate with y'all. So, once again, subscribe to the Raider Rundown, and all love shown is reciprocated. Back to it. My number 1 defensive free agent, I think the Las Vegas Raiders should be targeting and will be targeting, is Duron Payne, defensive tackle from the Washington Commanders. No secret, like I just said with Javon Hargrave, we need a middle presence. What better way to get a middle presence than the best D-tackle in this free agency class? He's got the power, he's got everything you need in a D-tackle that we've been lacking for years, and he's only 25. Okay, so we can sign him to a long-term deal, and we can get this cracking with Max, with him, and if we can get somebody else in the draft, and we can anchor this D-line for years. So, once again, that's my top 5 defensive free agents I think the Las Vegas Raiders would be targeting once free agency does hit. Let's go through it again. I said At 5, James Bradberry. Number 4, Levante David. Number 3, we're going to rock with Javon Hargrave. Number 2, we're going to rock with Jesse Bates III. And number 1, we're going to go with Duron Payne. Y'all let me know. Who would you add to the list? Who would you take off? Once again, this has been another episode of the Raider Rundown. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And remember, we always keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Run.